Have you ever tried to implement a feature only to hit a wall when it comes to compatibility? It's frustrating, right? If you've been wondering about Firebase Phone Authentication and its support for Indian phone numbers, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into this topic to clear up any confusion. I completely understand your concern. It's really annoying when something works perfectly for one country but not for another. You're definitely not alone in facing this issue, and many developers have encountered similar challenges. Let's look at the specific question at hand. One user asked, "Does Firebase Phone Authentication work for Indian phone numbers?" They successfully implemented it for US numbers but faced issues with Indian numbers. Sound familiar? If you're in the same boat, let's explore this together. So, what could be the issue here? Firebase does support phone authentication in many countries, including India. However, there can be specific reasons why messages are not being received. We'll break down the possible causes and solutions. And stick around. I have some valuable tips at the end that will help you troubleshoot this issue effectively and ensure your implementation works smoothly. To begin, the user should verify that Firebase Phone Authentication supports Indian phone numbers. Firebase does support phone authentication in India, but there are specific requirements to ensure it works correctly. Next, the user needs to check their Firebase project settings. They should ensure that the phone number they are using is formatted correctly, starting with the country code, which for India is +91. After confirming the number format, the user should review their Firebase console for any restrictions. Sometimes there may be limitations on the number of verification attempts or specific settings that need to be adjusted. Finally, if the user continues to experience issues, they should consider checking their implementation code. They can look for any errors in the code that handles the phone authentication process. Fun fact, did you know that the first SMS was sent in 1992? It was a simple Merry Christmas message. Look how far we've come since then. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. According to another user, Firebase Authentication supports phone number verification globally. If you're testing for countries like India, you can use fictional phone numbers to save your SMS quota. This method allows you to test without using real numbers. Here's a pro tip. Always test your implementation with multiple phone numbers and in different regions. This can help you identify if the issue is with the number or the service itself. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to troubleshoot Firebase Phone Authentication for Indian numbers. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks. And remember, testing is key to successful implementation.